Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got even more stuff to go over. Riddler Khu has posted some more cryptic tweets over on X. We also have another big update to go over about the Terror Leak. Loads of buffs that have been scrapped from Generation 7. We have another big rumor to go over about Legends EA regarding a Pokemon Present happening next week. There's a lot of stuff to break down today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's take a look at what Riddler Khu has been posting as of late. So, he posted this on the 29th of October, so a few days ago now. And obviously, we have a different language or some sort of different kind of word in a different language. And then he says, chart link. So, absolutely no idea what this means. Some people think it could potentially be meaning the starter Pokemon, which we already have a pretty good idea on what they're going to be. It's just going to be the Kalos starters because of the promotional image taken from the Anaheim 2025 World Championships. Some other people think it could be something to do with like tea, or something to do with like maybe Litwick or something like that. So it could be some sort of new like Litwick form, something like that, you know, maybe on something. I need to find the char thing. So again, that could be something to do with like the Turtwig line. There's a lot of things because it's such a small kind of bit of text that he's given us. It has such a variety of different things that it could mean, which is usually where like Riddler Khu goes with his riddles and stuff. Just it's such a variety of different answers that one of them's gonna look relatively true, even if he's wrong at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I don't really know where to go from this. It might be the starters, but even if it is, we kind of have a good idea on what the starters are going to be anyway. But either way, that's the first thing that he posted. He also posted this follow-up to a different tweet as well, where someone said, you said Ikaku soon, so obviously like a trailer soon or something like that, regarding Pokemon Legends EA about a month ago. And then he says, and now. And we have Riddler Khu replying saying, yeah, the leak happened after we said soon. So what Riddler Khu is, I think, referring to here is that he said that we were going to get some Ikaku news soon, which obviously would be like a trailer or something like that. But then the leak happened. So it has actually been postponed. So the trailer or whatever we were potentially going to get, I don't know, in October. But it looks like it potentially could have got postponed according to Riddler Khu. But I don't know. Maybe he was just wrong. And he's just using the leak as like a bit of a scapegoat. He's like, okay, I thought there was going to be some new information. I was wrong. Let's just blame it on the leak. Because that is realistically something that could have happened. Like the leak very well could have postponed some information. Like he could be right at the end of the day. But if he's just wrong about the news bit soon, then it's easy to blame the leak, because he did say that the starters were going to get shown this year. He said the promotion had started for them and stuff like that. He hasn't given us any riddles about the starters. We all thought it was going to be from like different generations, which they could still be. We don't have any like guarantee that it's going to be the Kalos starters. We just think that because of the 2025 World Championship image. But at the end of the day, I don't know. Riddler Khu, he's all over the place. His credibility's all over the place. I don't really know what to make of it, but he's saying I don't know when news is going to be now, because if he's saying it was soon and now it's not, he's not giving us like he's not stating whether it's going to be still this year or anything. So if it gets pushed to like February now, it's going to suck, but it potentially could be the case just simply because of that leak. But again, we don't know if Riddler Khu is right about that. But so that's that. And then, like I say, this other thing could be anything really. It could mean something to do with tea, so it could be like a tea Pokemon getting a new form. Could be the starters. Could be Turtwig, could be Litwick, could be whatever really. We'll hopefully get a little bit more information about this, if he's even right. Like I said, his credibility's all over the place right now, so he could just be trying to get the spotlight back from the actual leaker that's got the Terror Leak and stuff. Either way though, talking about the Terror Leak, we do have some pretty big scrapped buffs that were going to happen in Generation 7. We've got quite a big Generation 7 leak recently. Obviously, we covered the flying type evolution. We covered all the new regional forms we were going to get, all the scrapped gameplay features. This is some more buffs and nerfs that we were going to have. In fact, I think these are all just buffs that we were going to have in Generation 7. So this was posted on 4chan, I do believe, but I think it was from the leaker. I found a doc detailing some planned buffs / nerfs for Generation 7, including these. So Will-O-Wisp was apparently going to be unable to hit ghost types, which would have been kind of busted, because then if you have like a physical ghost type, then yeah, Will-O-Wisp wouldn't have actually affected it, just like it doesn't affect fire types. And then it says Toxic having 100% accuracy when it was used by bug types, which, yeah, I mean, it would have made more sense for it to be used by like poison types having that 100% accuracy. But bug types getting that as well would have also been pretty cool. Obviously, there are bug poison type Pokemon. But yeah, that's very interesting that was going to happen. We have Dragon Killer, which is the ability that deals double damage to dragon types. So obviously fairy type had already been made by this point, which had kind of been made to balance the whole dragon typing in the competitive scene, but it looks like they were going to like double down on that and go for a Dragon Killer ability, which basically would deal the double the damage to dragon types, which is kind of busted if you think about it. Like if you had like Sylveon, Pixelate, Moonblast or whatever, or Hyper Voice should I say, and then it use it on a dragon type, which is already super effective stab with a high base stat power, and then it does double the damage as well. It's a little bit broken, which is probably why they didn't go through with that. Sticky Web now affects flying and levitate mons, which I understand why they don't, and I'm kind of glad they didn't go through with this, because I think that would have been a little bit too busted, because then there's kind of like no way of getting around it, unless you obviously have like a rapid spinner and stuff like that. It says dark type mons being immune to Intimidate, which would have been busted, man. I mean, imagine Incineroar or stuff like that. Like Incineroar's already broken, but being immune to Intimidate as well would have been absolutely wild. But there's a lot of really good physical attacking dark type Pokemon, so them being immune to Intimidate, it would have really changed the competitive scene. And as well as that, Grass moves having 1.5 times power under the sun. So obviously a lot of grass type Pokemon, they do get the ability Chlorophyll, which allows them to like double their speed in the sun, but they would have also got a 1.5 times power boost under the sun as well, which would have made sun teams even more busted, like Executor, even Pokemon like Sunflora as well, you know, Leafeon, that are getting all these massive buffs in the sun. So obviously if you have a drought team accompanied with grass type, so like I don't know, in a VGC battle you have like Ninetales with drought, and then obviously you bring out a grass type as well, like Executor, and the sun Chlorophyll times 2 speed, and then also has times 1.5 attack as well. It's kind of busted. So yeah, these would have been some major buffs in the competitive scene. So I understand why they didn't go through with a lot of them, because they're not just like mini buffs, they are like game changers. Like Will-O-Wisp not being able to affect ghost types, double the damage on dragon types, you know, Sticky Web being able to basically affect everything. These are game changers at the end of the day, so I'm kind of glad they didn't go through with them, but they're kind of mad at the same time. Either way, those were all the buffs that were also scrapped from Generation 7. As well as that, we do have another TCG rumor that has popped up by PokeGuardian. So rumor, Hot Air Arena set coming in March 2025. Glory of Team Rocket set coming in April 2025. Now, of course, we already know about the Team Rocket set. That's already been leaked or whatever. Like the actual logo of that was leaked on 4chan. But the Hot Air Arena, I do believe, is quite new. But it says Hot Air Arena. So we've received some first details on what it seems the second set of 2025 for Japan, stated for release in March 2025. It's named Enhanced Expansion Pack Hot Air Arena. So the set size is obviously unknown. Like, there's not a lot of stuff known about it yet. It's just Hot Air Arena. That's all we kind of know about that. And then we also have Glory of Team Rocket as well. We've received some first details on what it seems the third set of 2025 for Japan, stated for release April 2025. Glory of Team Rocket. Like I said, not massive details about that, but we do have speculation about it, which is this is matching the 2 trademarks for Glory of the Team Rocket and Hot Air Arena. The rumor is going around that Cynthia and Garchomp are featured on the pack of Hot Air Arena, and Giovanni Mewtwo on the pack of Glory of Team Rocket. Time will tell. So, like I say, we're going to get some big TCG sets next year. Obviously, Glory of Team Rocket we know is definitely happening. Obviously, Hot Air Arena is happening. We also have the kind of trainer and Pokemon cards as well, like we had in the past, like N and Reshiram, which looks really, really good. It's going to be one of the most sought after cards next year, in my opinion. So, loads of stuff happening on the TCG scene. Finishing things off today's video, though, we do have a new rumor to go over regarding a Pokemon Presents happening next week on the 7th of November. So that is the Thursday, which again, it could happen. Like I said, I don't think we're going to get anything. I understand why we didn't get anything Pokemon this week, just because obviously Pocket came out. Next week is the Nintendo Investor Meeting, so we're probably not going to get any Switch 2 stuff, but I think Pokemon is fine to get revealed that week. But either way, this is just a rumor at the end of the day on 4chan. Take it with a grain of salt, as always. But it does say Pokemon Presents next week. It was posted on Halloween, 31st of October, and it says Pokemon Presents on the 7th of November. It says new updates for Cafe Mix, Masters Unite, and Go. So yeah, obviously with the Pokemon Presents, we usually get all those things anyway. I personally don't think we're going to get a Pokemon Presents this year. Like, I don't think they're really going to show that many updates for these mobile games. All they really need to show now is Pokemon Legends EA, and they could just drop a standalone trailer at this point. They don't have to drop it in like a big Pokemon Presents. Also, we've kind of just skipped the window, in my opinion. Like, I hope I'm wrong. I would love to see a Pokemon Presents next week. It's just, I feel like this year is very just kind of radio silence from Pokemon in general, really. Like, they haven't really even promoted Pocket that much. A lot of people forgot Pocket was coming out this week, mainly because of the Terra leak, but also they just have barely promoted the game. But anyway, apparently there's going to be updates to all those mobile games. As well as that, there's going to be a new Pocket update with new events surrounding Ice-type Pokemon for December, such as Lapras EX and Delibird cards. So that has already kind of been revealed, I guess. The Delibird part hasn't, but we know we're going to get Lapras EX. That was actually revealed a few days ago about Pokemon TCG Pocket. So I don't know if this helps this become more believable, or if they just know that, like say if they were following like someone on Twitter or whatever, then they could have easily seen that. I think it was actually posted on Cerebi, so it's not too difficult to see that was happening. But I understand why it'd be like an ice type themed event, because it's Christmas, December, snow, all that good stuff. Then says new Legends EA trailer. So the Kalos starters are shown in a lab with an older Sycamore, so that would obviously mean that this game is going to be set in the future, which again, we kind of think it might be now, just judging on the recent information we've had, which again is not concrete at all. It's just what we're kind of putting together from the little bits that we got from the Terra leak, and also the other kind of images we're getting from the Terra leak and stuff like that. It then flashes to the city showing numerous different shots, such as an old guy on a park bench with a Vulpix, which would mean the Vulpix line is back in Pokemon Legends EA. There's a woman walking down the street with a Clefairy, which would mean the Clefairy line is back in Legends EA. And also a family in a house with two Nidorans sleeping next to each other. So I'm assuming that's Nidoran male and female, which would confirm that those two evolution lines are also going to be back in the game. And then it shows two protagonists, and then it moves on to character customization with multiple shots of the characters in different clothing. So in my opinion, for that, it would literally just be like, it'd show them walking down a street, and then it'd be like shot, 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 and it'd be like, you know, the first outfit they'd be in like some sort of costume, and then the next shot would be like a different costume and stuff like that. That'd be a really cool way of them showcasing like different character customization, quick and like snappy and stuff like that. It then goes on to say, shows the player accepting a quest to do with a Doduo. So there would maybe be like you talking to an NPC, and they've got like a Doduo in the background or something like that. And then it shows the player using Agile Star with a Doduo in the background. Okay, so I'm assuming the quest would be like, oh, I've lost my Doduo, it's last seen around here, can you go help it? And then maybe we're fighting something that is kind of got the Doduo as, like, is captured the Doduo or something like that. I have no idea, but it'd just be like showing the NPC kind of quests and side quests and stuff. And it says, few other scenes after this, but I don't want to ruin everything completely, so... They don't want to ruin everything completely, but they have ruined a lot of the trailer regardless. But they then go on to say there's no new Mega Evolution shown in the trailer, which again isn't really that crazy. I personally don't think we're going to see a new Mega Evolution until next year. I think the Presents in February is going to showcase a lot of really, really cool stuff, and I think there's going to be a lot of new Mega Evolutions in that. But yeah, I think if we do get a trailer this year, I don't think it's going to show any Mega Evolutions. I think it's literally just going to be the starters, gameplay, and then that's literally it. There's about 14 returning Mons shown altogether, so obviously we've already had Clefairy, Vulpix, the Nidorans as well, Doduo, so that's 5 returning Pokemon in the trailer, so there'd be another 9 that they haven't shown yet. There's no new Pokemon shown as well, so like I say, it's hard to think we're even going to get that many new Pokemon in this game. I think a lot of them are going to be new Mega Evolutions. It says one ride Pokemon shown, which again potentially could be Go-Go or something like that. Obviously in Legends Arceus, all the ride Pokemon were new Pokemon or cross-gen evolutions or new forms or something like that. But in this one, according to this, they wouldn't be, because obviously they've said no new Pokemon is shown, but one of the ride Pokemon is. And it says still releasing everywhere 2025, no confirmed release date yet. So again, we don't know if it's going to get postponed again. It was already postponed from 2024 to 2025, so maybe it gets postponed again. Who knows, because of the Terra leak, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I'm calling this fake. I really hope I'm wrong, and I hope we do get a Presents next week. I just don't think right now is the time we are going to be seeing anything like that, personally. I hope I'm wrong. We'll have to wait and see, but let me know your thoughts on this rumor, though. Do you think it is true or not? Do you think we're going to see a Presents next week? It's not like we have to wait very long anyway. It's only a few days away. And also, let me know your thoughts on everything else that we covered today. Are you glad that these buffs didn't go through with these buffs, or would you like them to have done all this stuff? And then also, what do you think from Riddler Khu's latest tweets? Again, hardly any information to really go off. Hopefully they get like broken down by the smarter people in the community, because I have absolutely no idea. But either way, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell, and until next time, peace.